Hi, my name is Kevin, and I'm the software developer and owner of Rectitude Solutions, which is a software creation company based out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Today, I'm going to show you how to parse an XML document using the simple object function in strictly typed PHP and using object-oriented programming. So, what I'm going to do first is create an XML document that we can use to reverse through and extract its information. So, here we have an XML document with a root node called file, and this root node has 3 child nodes, each called record. Each record element has an attribute called ID, which will enable us to identify the information contained in each record's child node. Now, we will create a class with methods that will load the XML document into a variable. Then, we will extract each record in the XML document and display it in our browser using HTML. So, let's create our class. Here, we have a class named XML Parser with a constructor that has one argument called document and is of type string. The constructor calls the simple XML function and reads our XML file into our property, which is called XML. When the simple XML function reads the XML file into our variable, the variable will contain the root node of our XML document. We then create a public method with the return type string. Using the table HTML tag, we create table headers so we can display our XML information. Then, we create a for each loop using our property called XML with its child node called records, and display this in our for each loop as record elements. With each iteration of our for each loop, the record elements variable will contain one of the 3 record nodes that is in our XML document. In our for each loop, we call each child node of our record elements variable and display it in our HTML table. To display the record tag attribute, we call the attribute function on our record elements variable within our for each loop. We created a script that will create an instance of our XML parser object and execute our method. Let's run our program and see our output. As you see from our output, our XML document was successfully parsed and displayed using HTML. Our second method will extract a single record from our XML document by adding an if statement within our for each loop. As you now see, we added an if statement that will test to see if the attribute value is equal to the number 2. Only when our if statement finds a match will the application display a record. After running the application with the second method, we see that it indeed extracted only the record that had a record tag with 2 as its attribute ID value. This concludes our tutorial, and I hope you found our tutorial interesting and informative. You can find a link to a download of the source code used in this tutorial in the comment section below. Please visit rectitudesolutions.ca to check out our web creation and software engineering tutorial services. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.